voice are a bit deaf. Hello and welcome to TV Burp. Lewis shows us his tiny white tongue on Young Apprentice.
It's got a massive model blue whale and things like that.
I'm not a fan of museums.
Scottish people bigger than you think on Aid in Britain.
They vary in height and weight, but typically they're 18 feet tall and about 11 stone.
And giant number 2 on Holby.
I can't take it anymore. It's going to break me this time.
I was surprised to see Hugh Fernley-Whittingstall falling in love with a man on River Cottage Veg this week.
As we warm up before getting in, I can't help noticing that Colin is built like the side of a house.
Always ever so well built Colin. Isn't he, Hugh?
Actually, quite fascinating watching the different swimmers. I mean, everyone in this group is a really strong swimmer, but Colin's technique is just so easy and relaxed. Plus that incredible, powerful upper body he's got.
He's ever so powerful and got ever such strong arms.
Meanwhile, out in the river, Colin is homing in like a salmon. And I want to have a piping hot bowl of delicious goodness waiting for him when he gets out of the water.
Hugh and Colin sitting in a tree, a Kissing. Having found love, Hugh was then off to the woods to burn off a bit of energy. And I thought he was a little bit personal to Kate.
He's certainly earned some lunch.
I think he has, actually.
I'd say you have too.
Indeed.
Bit personal. She was there with her horse, shifting some wood, and her words of encouragement to the horse actually took me back to last night.
Boy, come over. Go on, love.
I was moving a big length of wood from the yard to the fireplace. My wife was egging me on. Honestly, you lot. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. He's back. Mark hadn't even got into the jungle and was having second thoughts.
Oh my God, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why?
Then there was Freddie Starr, who went crashing out with a dicky tummy, and rumours were rife about who would replace him.
It's definitely David Hasselhoff and Bruce Willis on their way in.
Could be David Hasselhoff, could be Bruce Willis, or could be...
Wow!
Hello.
Long time no see.
Long time.
Very Neil.
How are you?
Pat Sharp and Sunita. Yay! Which brings us to our I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here highlight of the week.
I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, highlight of the week.
And hold your torch out here. Here you go. You're okay. You're fine. Look.
Get me out of here, highlight of the week.
Ever wonder what Autumn Watch would be like if it was on BBC Three?
Look at that bird. Oh my God, look at these two birds. Look, have you ever seen them before? They're not magpies. They're not magpies. That's a pigeon. Look.
A bit like that, I suppose. This was a very British party over on Watch. And that was Chanel, who was planning a party in a club in Bristol, and she had high hopes for it.
My party's going to be the best thing that's going to happen to Bristol since whatever the last thing that was good that happened to Bristol.
Nice way of putting it. She certainly did have a way with words, old Chanel.
If this was to go wrong, oh my God, I'd be laughing, oh my God.
Yes, you would be. Just remind me, Chanel, how does that old Dirty Dancing song go again?
And I've had the poo, you're ruining it.
That's not right. Tell her, Brucey.
I hope you have the time of your life. And I did it, oh yes.
And I did, oh yes. Along the way, we met Vanessa, who was planning a party for her 4-year-old son.
Vanessa has now been married to Swiss-German millionaire Peter for 3 happy years.
I'm 51, and I know you're very surprised at that because I look a lot younger, but that's just the way that it is.
Well, entirely. I particularly like the Humphreys family from Cumbria, and they were under no illusion as to where they stand in the social pecking order.
We party as much as we can, like if there's a birthday or a christening. We all get drunk and party and dance and have a good time. That's what we like. We're not posh.
Oh, I thought I was watching Downton Abbey. Dad Bob had come up with an ingenious way of putting off unwanted callers to the family home by fiddling with the house number.
That's when you're welcome, and that's when you're not welcome. Like debt collectors, well, they can go somewhere else.
Yeah, I do a similar thing with the number on our house, yeah. This way up it reads 743,409. Yeah, it's a long road. And then when you turn it upside down, it reads... Go away. I must say, I did like Lloyd's new beard on Coronation Street this week.
You will always be my neighbour.
Do you like my beard? I mean, it's just lovely and thick and luxuriant, isn't it? It's a neat trick, that. Looks like a beard, but it's the top of someone's head. Thanks, mate. Oh, hang on, you forgot your... Oh, what's this? It looks like a coffee pot, but... Oh, it's full of some powder. I suppose it's coffee powder, instant coffee. Yeah. Fancy a cup of coffee, actually. Ah, yeah. It smells a bit funny, but yeah, I could do with a nice cup of coffee.
Oh, hey, Kurt. Come in, mate.
I've got something for you. It's Michael's ashes. I'm really like him.
Actually, that's not bad. Down on daytime soap doctors, Karen had the worst case of PMT I've seen in a long time.
Will you slow down?
I'm only going 40.
It's a 30 zone.
When you shout, I panic.
Will you keep your eyes on the road?
I am!
All right, darling, try to keep a lid on it.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
I am not.
You are!
Oh, will you stop shouting at me? You're as bad as Dad.
Well, is it any wonder if this is how you drive?
Calm down, dear.
Imogen! Brake!
Try a little bit of evening primrose oil, that should take the edge off. Elsewhere in Lethbridge, there was a big surprise for Lou.
Did you never think about having him scattered?
No. He's always been here.
I want to end up on the pitch in Old Trafford, but I bet you any money there's a rule against it.
Be careful, it's delicate.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's empty. Mum?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
I should have told you.
Told me what? What haven't you told me? Where's my dad?
I've developed a taste for them now. Sorority girls now on E4, which aims to set up an American-style sorority house in Leeds. This week, the challenge was to go grab a date.
Where you'll have 20 minutes to find a date for this evening.
20 minutes!
In America, we call it a grab-a-date. I'd say my tips on finding a good date for a grab-a-date is to find someone that you think you'd have a good time with, but will also respect you and respect everyone else at the party.
In 20 minutes, I've waited 20 years for someone who I like but who respect me. The thing with these girls is they just love screaming.
We call this the sleeping porch.
They scream at the sleeping porch.
We are going to give you Sigma Gamma makeovers.
They scream at the makeovers.
Because you have decided to trust us, we are going to leave your items with you.
Scream at the items left with them.
We are going to drop you off at a gym where we've heard some hunky guys.
Scream at the gym drop-off. Scream for the sake of screaming. Oh, no scream. That's better. Like the American sororities, the Leeds branch has a mascot. Well, a pair of mascots, in fact.
I would like to draw your attention to Sigma Gamma's mascots, the grizzly bear and the ferret. The grizzly bear is the sorority spirit animal. The ferret has long represented skillful ingenuity and displays characteristics of intellect. Together, when the two mascots combine, they create a powerful force to be reckoned with.
Now, I like the ferret, but then I like the grizzly bear. Oh, but which is better? There's only one way to find out. See you after the break. Come on, Mr. Ferret!